Hello everybody, welcome back to KWT's Microsoft Outlook Basics course. Today we're going to take a look at some of the different types of calendar entries that you can make use of. So there are two official types of calendar entries within Outlook: appointments, which are just you, and meetings, which include other people or other resources, including rooms, AV equipment, and so on. I would like to add a third, which I would call reminders, and they are really just 0-minute appointments. So these are just for you yourself, but they don't take up any time on your calendar, but they can be a great way to provide reminders to yourself for certain things that need to be done. So anything that takes up your time should be booked in the calendar as an appointment, and this includes personal appointments that take you outside the office. These should be marked as out of office so people know that you are not in the building, and they should include appropriate travel time where that's applicable. This can be time you want to carve out of your week to make sure you have time to get something specific done. So you have a specific task you want to get done. Your days tend to get filled up with meetings, so you book an hour out of a day ahead of time to make sure nobody slots in a meeting so that you have that hour to do the task that you need to get done. I even recommend putting in appointments for holidays and vacation days. And in those cases, you will book the whole working day out as out of office. And this way, people are aware that you're not in on that day and they won't go looking for you and they won't go trying to book meetings on days where you're booked for vacation. And I include holidays in that because there are many people who book meetings who don't pay attention to the holidays. And when they see you're out of the office, sometimes they clue into, oh yeah, that's Thanksgiving. So it's a good idea to book all of these things in as well. Meetings involve other people or resources. So this is when you want to get together with other people. It might be face-to-face. It might be a virtual meeting through Skype. Either way, you're going to book a meeting on Outlook with these other people. If it's in a physical room, you may be booking a meeting room with AV equipment. If it's a Skype meeting, you're going to want to make sure that the meeting includes the Skype meeting information so everybody has the connection links and phone numbers to call in. If you're booking a meeting in a room, I highly recommend you book an additional 15 to 20 minutes before the meeting, whatever you think you need to get that room set up for the meeting. There's nothing worse than showing up 2 minutes before the meeting is about to start and trying to struggle with getting the AV equipment to work. Give yourself that time to get in with the display laptop that you're going to use to present material, get the AV equipment set up and functional before people start filtering into the room. It's so much harder to troubleshoot AV equipment when you have a group of people around the table staring at you. Reminders are appointments with no duration. So you set the start and end time to be the same time. And these are extremely useful for giving yourself a reminder of a one-off that something's coming up and you want to prepare for something. Or it might be a recurring thing, something that you need to do every month and you want to remind yourself to do it. Maybe there's servers that need to be rebooted once a month. Throw it in your calendar as a recurring reminder. Doesn't take up time. Doesn't matter that it happens exactly at 9 a.m., but you want a reminder on that day to make sure you remember to do it at some point. So it's okay if other people book meetings around that. You simply want to make sure it's in your calendar. One way I put this to use is year-end. It is very easy to forget what your year-end tasks are from year to year because it's so infrequent. So I will throw a reminder on my year-end, often a recurring one. So I have it year after year. And as I remember things that I am going to have to do at year-end, I will add them into that reminder. So it's right there in my calendar. I don't have to keep notes separately. And I keep that reminder available to me even after year end because we all know we forget things, and as we remember to do them, we add them into that recurring reminder so we have them there for next year, and hopefully we won't forget them again. So there are a couple of ways for you to make use of calendar. Use the appropriate type, whether it's an appointment with duration, a reminder without duration, or a meeting with you and other people and possibly other technical resources. Thank you very much, and that concludes this module.